This is Truly Caribbean Woman, and you are tuned in to Positively Passionate, a trulycaribbean.net project. Today, it's all about the business of Farmville. Don't go anywhere.
It's important to be independent. I'm not easily falling in love with somebody, and it kind of gives me a clear head when it comes to being safe. Where a guy meets a girl meets a guy, they like each other, they're attracted, okay, then next week we're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't do that. At the end of the day, this is my body, this is my life.
Check out www.ilivup.com to learn more.
Love, protect, respect, live up. This is me.
Farmville was launched by Zynga Game Network in July of 2009, and already just 13 months later, over 63 million people are playing this game almost daily. But I've learned a couple good strategies that I realize are also practical tools for me to use and that I think you can use as well. So here we go. First of all, the game starts with the basics. You basically get a plot of land and a hoe and some cash to get you started. And hopefully you've received a few gifts, which was what got you hooked into the game in the first place, that someone introduced you to the game by sending you a gift and you felt obligated to reciprocate, and there began your taste of Farmville. So you get to start with the basics, a plot of land, whether it is a cow or a sheep or a chicken, and you've got to now plant seeds and reap them. And depending on the choice of plant that you take, you have a certain amount of time to reap it in, and also investment in terms of what it will cost you versus what you will get back, and also how much XP points you can gain from each plot of land that's been planted. So just as in your business, you've got to start with the basics. You've got to be able to take what little you have and turn it into profit. A lot of times we want to get distracted with the big dream that we have, and then we get overwhelmed because we don't have the resources that we think we need to get going, and so then we do nothing. It stagnates us. So start with what's already available to you. Don't get bogged down with all of the big plans yet. Just take, what do I have today? What can I use to make my first profit? If you're a writer, start with putting down your ideas on paper and try to sell your story to a magazine, a newspaper, or start your own blog. You never know what it can lead to. A really important factor in Farmville is that connections matter. The number of neighbors you have allows you more access to more gifts. Also, to be able to return the favor, you'll be able to invest in their property by fertilizing their fields. In the same way, in your business, you've got to be able to build a network of people that will become your repeat customers. Oftentimes, it will be family, friends, colleagues at work that could become your first clients. So nurture these relationships, because they will begin your business dream. Before you can get to the next level in the game, you need to be able to make considerable investment. There comes a time when you've got to look and say, all right, what do I need to do to expand my plot of land? What do I need to do to be able now to move out of my business out of my bedroom and into an office space? And sometimes it seems like a catch-22, because do you put all of your money into this office space? Suppose no one finds me there. And so sometimes you've got to make a tough choice. But if you've looked at all of the options, if you have clients and you know that your house and your bedroom is not the most appropriate place to meet them, maybe it is time to consider getting some rental space. But then again, you may not need it for the entire month. Is there a space that you can lease just for meetings when you need them? That's a possibility as well, but definitely consider your options before you make really big investments. Invest in others. I mentioned earlier about the farming and the fertilizing of your neighbor's farm. This has a reciprocal advantage for you, because not only are you getting points from visiting their farm, but also they are able as well to say, oh, wow, this person cares about me. In the same way, in the real world, when you invest in the business of others, they will consider you as well when they're looking forward to a service that you provide that they will need in the future. Sometimes they're not able to do it right away, but know that you'll definitely have made a statement with them and they will remember. Also, be willing to celebrate their success as they go forward, because someday someone will be there to celebrate yours. Timing is everything. You have got to be paying attention to the marketplace. You've got to be able to pay attention to what new transitions are coming in the game. Where do I need to be? You can't afford to be planting strawberries at 10 o'clock at night and you're off to bed, and then you get up at 8, because by the time you get up, they would have been ready to be harvested, but they would have also withered within that time. So you've got to know what's going on. Read the newspaper, not just of your area, but read globally. What are the trends? What's going on where? And what will eventually affect you where you are in your business? So know what's going on, be able to stay a step ahead of it, and you definitely will be guaranteed to be in a better position no matter what comes. Don't get bogged down in the fads. It's very easy to get distracted with so many things. Even social media can become a distraction if you don't allow it to work for you rather than work against you. So be very careful about what you hook up with, what you initiate, because anything you initiate, you're going to need to follow through on. Work your plan. Be very consistent about the things that you want to accomplish for your business, and just consistently go at them day after day. Be persistent. Whatever obstacles come, just know that they can be overcome. There are the days when you're short on cash and no one sent you any gifts. You can still pursue, because eventually what you've planted will be time for harvest, and you'll also be able to reap some investment from that. So know that even though it looks like it's taking you a while to see the return on all you've been investing, know that the day will come when it will be time to reap it. You need to have short, medium, and long-term goals for your business, and stay focused with that. Go back, and you can also plan and replan and say, all right, we need to change a few things, but definitely we're going to keep that goal in mind. Often you will have to change the strategy of how to get to the goal, but definitely don't give up on your goal. It is worth going after. Go fishing, go to the beach, do something fun. This game is quite addictive, and so can be your business. I find myself at times at midnight I'm working. At 3 a.m, if I get an idea, I'll be working. In the middle of the day when I should be doing something with my kids, I may be very distracted. I'm not focused. So you need to be able to shut off and just be able to be in the here and now with the other people that are in your life. Know when to go to the beach, when to have a cone of ice cream, when to get some exercise. Step away and find a place to pray. Find a place to play. And also take a moment to praise yourself for all that you've accomplished, and definitely praise your God, because He is the one that's given you the wisdom and the strength to make it this far. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. Please feel free to log on to trulycaribbean.net to get more ideas and to learn about other entrepreneurs around the Caribbean that are doing fabulous things in their business. Follow me on twitter.com/trulygolden, and also find me on Facebook, Nerissa Golden, Truly Caribbean Woman.